I gotta do this live feedback. I'm looking rough out here in these streets. Good God Almighty, do something with all this nonsense. Crazy. I think some of them that came down. Yeah, I'm calling that lady tomorrow. Yeah, I'm calling that lady tomorrow. Yeah. Now, anyways, man. So I was thinking about y'all know buying a house in Memphis, Tennessee, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. I feel like if it was to happen, the window of opportunity is rapidly closing. As y'all may or may not know, they just announced that Google is building a $1 billion campus right there in West Memphis, Arkansas. Might as well just say Memphis, right on the outskirts of Memphis, Tennessee. Y'all know right there where that Petro, I think it's Petro Loves and TA, right there in West Memphis. Google's coming. $1 billion data center, big facility. And they coming there to compete with Elon Musk. Elon Musk got ETH there. And of course, if you live in Memphis, you already know gentrification and already started. They knocking down all the older homes. They knocking them down. And guess what they building? They doing the same thing here in Nashville. They building the $1 million homes. Why are they knocking down those, remember those houses that I was telling y'all get 50,000, 70,000, 100,000? Well, truck drivers was asking me, well, Andrew, if I go out and get, some $75,000, $100,000 house, that's a 30-year mortgage. See, truck driver, you don't have to worry about it no more. Cause now, $100,000 house, oh, that's over with. They finna do away with all that. Now what we need to worry about is not how we can afford the new $1 million home, cause our income, we don't make enough driving a truck to afford no $1 million home. Now it's all about how for life can we get Mr. Charlie's rent money. $2,000 to $3,000 every month for life, and best believe the month your job ain't paying you, you out, you getting evicted. They gonna throw you out. The homeless shelter already filled up. No, I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I don't have the answers. I don't have the answers. I'm just letting you know that maybe I gotta look in Detroit. But then shoot, I watched Antoine Daniels. He said they doing the same thing up there in Detroit. I'm like, well, damn, everywhere you look, man, it's like, man, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Nashville, Tennessee, this place is already unaffordable. It's not happening here. TikTok is coming here. You got Oracle, all that stuff coming in 2030. But they ain't even got here yet, and it's already unaffordable. Memphis, Tennessee. I knew it's AI. I knew Elon Musk had their facility down, but I didn't know Google was coming. I just found this out today. Yeah, Google is coming, and the thing about these jobs, all these jobs that's coming to Google and Elon Musk facility, they all pay, you know, way more than truck driving. We talking 200, $300,000 salaries. The problem is we don't have the skills to work there. Now we can go get the skills, but we can't get them while on the road. So therefore, you know, uh, I don't know. We just to the way I see it, might have to do like some of the other truck drivers say. You got to buy land. We might have to go down to Mississippi, Alabama, try to get some land before they build up in those areas. Because getting something in the city is starting to become impossible. Um, it's like we just too late to everything. It's like man, we always just too late. It's like for example, 2022 just got the oil field contracts for the pneumatic. Just started buying. I had 3 trucks going, and right when it was time to hire drivers, we was just too late. All of a sudden, no more pneumatic work. But they had the pneumatic work from 1999 all the way to 2022. But just so happened, right when you got the equipment, rug pull, Andrew, we're going to Hopper. We're going to Hopper. Everything's hopping now. Just when you finna get your little $100,000 house, whirlpool up, Google coming, Google coming. So yeah, we that $100,000 house. Yeah, we gonna go ahead and buy that for you, Andrew, and we gonna knock that crap down. We gonna put $1 million house right there. So you can still come, but just no rent, for that house. Oh, we don't do rent. Those houses, yeah, you got to finance all that, Andrew. You can finance that, right? I mean, how much you make? 100,000? That ain't even close. That bank only gonna let you borrow what 350 if you lucky. 350? Nah, you need $1 million. You married to somebody to make 100K. If you married to somebody to make 100K, we make it stretch you up to about 700K. Oh, you're not married to nobody making 100K either. Mm. Well, that's too bad, That's too bad, I don't know, man. I try to get on, Chat GBT and get on Grok, and I asked it. I'd be like, "What type of skills are needed to work at this new Google facility, the Elon Musk facility, the Oracle facility?" They want software developers, cloud engineers, people like that. And like I said, as truck drivers, we can go and get those skills because, the thing I think about most with driving a truck is if they find a way to get us out of this truck, you're gonna be just as jacked up as the people are right now outside this damn trucking industry. I mean, they are jacked up. Y'all see the TikToks and the YouTubes and what they doing, the food stamps and Citronate and man, look the dirty truck. I already told you about the homeless shelter. Look, man, I like right now. If I quit trucking, okay, where am I gonna go? Back to FedEx? Who wants to go there? You think I want to go there? $10 an hour, pick cotton in the back of a trailer about 120 degrees. That ain't it. That ain't it. Ain't it. Then it's like, okay, well, do you try to run to somebody apprenticeship right quick? Try to jump in some electric apprenticeship or plumbing apprenticeship right quick and try to, do the 5 years and become a journeyman and all that. Man, that's 5 years from now. Shit, man, I ain't got time for that. Nor do I want to do that. I don't want to do that. The other solutions is, of course, you can always start a business. Now that you can always start a business. Um, Maybe perhaps you open up a barber shop where you just pay rent and you just happen to have the hottest barber shop in town. Hey, everybody need their hair cut. As you can see, everybody need their hair doing. You know, you can always open up a business, a restaurant, something like that. But if you can't do that, open up a business as a truck driver. Hell, we gotta find some new skills and see that. Back in the day when somebody said learn new skills, you would go back and learn, skilled trades, electrician, plumbing, how to cut hair, how to, do some carpentry or work on a house, or some landscaping, car mechanics. But in this new age of AI, that ain't it. That ain't it. That's old school. All that stuff is old school. Just how pensions and stuff like that. That was back in the day. Back in the day, you can get a job with a pension. Now it's 1% of companies offering that. Oh, unless you, of course, with Google or something like that. Now the new skill is, programming, coding, working with the cloud, infrastructure, technology, not my bad, information technology, learning those skills, you know. And I feel like as truck drivers and make 6 figures, I know we can't go back to school. I get that part. I don't, even me, I don't want to go back to school either. That's why I do it online. But I feel like as making 6 figures, we don't have to go back to school. We could just take the money we earn, and well, I ain't figured that out yet. But if we can simply take the money we earn and go learn in person some skills, go learn in person some skills. You know what I mean? Like if you could take $2,000 and go take this class over here, learn how to, work on robots or something, robots in the facility, some hands on, something like that. I don't know. I ain't got the answers. That's why I've been on Chat GBT and Grok Because like I try to tell all truck drivers, one thing we mastered is how to drive a truck. We know how to drive a truck. We know how to get $1,000. We know how to get 2,000. We know how to get $3,000. We know how to do that. The problem is we can't do it forever. That's the number one problem the truck drivers are gonna face. We can't do it forever. Okay? Uh it'd be different if now the truck drivers with no money in the stock market, no retirement, nothing like that, it's gonna be real difficult going forward. The ones that been putting back on the 401k or buying ETFs, and 10 years from now, you got $1 million in the stock market, they gonna be all right. The ones with zero, never invested, oh my God, we gotta do something. We gotta do something. Like I said, yeah, we can drive a truck. I get it. Even I'm gonna go out there and drive a truck too. You know what I'm saying? I'm driving a truck. I'm just not naive. I know what's going on around here. I'm one of the guys that was looking to buy a house in Memphis. I know when Google get there, you ain't gonna be able to find no $100,000 house, fool. Cause it's gonna be too many people there that's gonna be moving now, just like the people gonna be moving here for Oracle and TikTok. They're gonna be moving there for Google. And the salary is $200,000-$300,000. They ain't looking to live in no $100,000 house or whatever little $100,000 house is less. It's already bought up. Cause they know people coming. They know it's gonna be a demand to rent those houses. And they got the rent for you, $3,000 a month. They got the rent for you. They buying everything they can right now. If you knew Google was coming 10 minutes from your house, I'm talking about big $1 billion facility 10 minutes from the house you live in, you'll try to buy everything in the neighborhood. Cause they got to work here. They go move here. Do you know Google paying the salary? I buy every house on the damn block. I go to the bank and try to get everything. Cause I know I can fulfill. I know I'm gonna have tenants. Shit, my tenants working right here at Google. But I'm just saying, but we ain't in no positions like that. Go out and buy a bunch of houses and all that. I don't know, truck drivers. I don't know. Just something to think about. I feel like a lot of us don't put too much thought into it. We think we in it forever. A lot of daddy, he thought the same way. He said, "Hey man, I'm in this thing forever." He out of trucking before me. A lot of daddy got out of truck 2-3 months ago. He got out of this damn thing before me. We didn't talk about what we didn't have no exit strategy, nothing. You just never know when the last day is. You get enough negative paychecks, it's like, man, look, eventually you figure, hey man, so many negative paychecks and man, 4,000-5,000 miles for no money, $16 checks, man. You figure you can make more money some job outside of trucking, which usually it is true if you leasing. Usually that is the case. You probably could, but I'm not trying to go get a regular job. Nah, that ain't. I can't get a regular job, so let me take what little money I can and let me figure out how I can learn some new skills. How I can learn, and I ain't talking about some skills that's just it's so hard the way it's gonna take 4 or 5 years. Nah, that ain't what I'm talking about. That ain't what I'm talking about. That's why I tell people just go on Google, for example, and just type in highest paid certifications. Some of them certifications only take 6 months. 6 months. 8 months tops. Oh, we could do that. Oh, all I need is a certification over here to get this $100,000 job outside of trucking. Oh, okay. Do we not have to get our CDL to get the $100,000 job in trucking? Now I know the CDL they made it easier for us. You only took 3-4 weeks. I get it. I get it. Um, it may be a little bit longer nowadays. I don't know how long it take to get a CDL nowadays. I don't know. I know it was free when I came in. Now I think now they want 10, 20, all the way up to $40,000 for a CDL, depending on which scam artist you go to get one. I do think getting a CDL should have way more higher requirements. It should take longer to get one. 6 months minimum, something like that. I don't know, just to kind of slow that door down. But Like I said, I don't see a lot of people coming behind us to come, replace us. Truck driving, the truck driving lifestyle it's not what it used to be. It's not like what it was back in the early 2000s, back in the early 90s. For example, I used to hear truck drivers tell me about, I want to say before I got into trucking, how they used to go down Laredo, Texas, and there used to be some type of bus or van or something to come down there to the TA and take them across the border over to Mexico, and they used to party heavy over there. That ain't all that stuff gone. All that stuff gone. Now they got the cameras in the trunk facing the drivers. Ain't no fun in that. Ain't no fun. Who wants to drive a truck with a camera facing them? Unless you home every day, then it don't matter. And you still got to hear Mr. Charlie mouth. Every time I drove that truck, Love's truck, you think Mr. Every single day, Mr. Charlie on my line. Hey, Andrew, man, you touching that, constantly touching that phone, Andrew. Andrew, you look like you braked a little bit too hard. Andrew, this, Andrew, that. Man, come on, Mr. Charlie. Do y'all know, look. One time I blew the red light. I blew the red light. Look, I was driving the Love's fuel tanker, right? Light turned yellow. And then I said, well, damn. I had the camera facing me. I said, I can brake. I can brake and stop before it turned red. But the problem is, I gotta apply a little bit too much, a little bit too much pressure on the brakes, and it's gonna cause the camera to go off. So you know what I did? I sped up instead. Light turned red. Then I blew on through it. Yeah. And guess what? I ain't had to hear Mr. Charlie mouth. And even though it was a gasoline tanker, yeah, it's got all these placards on it. Yeah, it's dangerous. Yeah, it can blow up. Yeah, this, that, and the third. With the camera now, I would have stopped. With the camera now. So I can't stop, because if I stop, then it's gonna start recording. Then Mr. Troy gonna see me run this light, and then I'm probably gonna be fired anyway. So instead, let me just let the light turn red and blow the motherfucker, and I ain't gotta worry about nothing as long as nobody get hit. All right, cool, we good. So cameras, man, I'm telling you, it's not fun. It ain't fun. Plus, I tell drivers all the time, keep in mind, every day that AI camera, every day that AI camera is on and you behind the wheel, you are training the AI system on how to drive that truck without you in there. That's all we doing. We just training, and that's all you doing. I ain't got no AI camera in my truck, but that's all we doing with the AI camera. We just training the truck on how to drive itself. That's all. So if you got an AI camera, you somewhere in New York squeezing down through Manhattan, squeezing down a little block, and you got that camera, guess what it's gonna be able to do? A couple of years from now, man, they can't go down, Pennsylvania Avenue or nowhere in New York or Brooklyn or Manhattan. It can't squeeze through. It can't. Hey, man, come on, man. It can't do that, man. That road too tight. The road too tight, huh? They should be paying these software developers $200,000-300,000 a year to figure it out. Oh, they gonna figure it out. That's what they get paid to do. They get paid to come to work and figure out how to automate the truck. That's their number one. That's all they come to work to do. Automation. Why? Because if they can figure out how to automate the truck, that's $100,000 they no longer have to pay you. It goes straight in their pocket. It goes in their pocket. They don't have to pay you that no more. So why would they not invest in it? That'd be my question. Why not invest in a self-driving truck? When who wouldn't want to buy a self-driving truck if it's gonna automatically put 100K back in your pocket? Mr. Charlie can't wait. He can't wait because it's only money for him. It's only money for him. Insurance? Okay, we'll pay insurance. Somebody get hurt, that's what we got insurance for. Insurance will cover it. Insurance will cover it. Oh, well, insurance, okay, they're going to drop us? Okay, no problem. We'll peel the decals off, put some new decals on, fire up the insurance again. Oh, we got another crash? Okay, peel the decals off, put some new decals. I'm not trying to scare truck drivers. Y'all can see I'm bored, as y'all can clearly see I'm bored. Nothing better to do, right? Nothing better to do. Just try to get the money while you can in trucking. I think with the foreigners going out, rates coming up a little bit, we got a couple of years. We got to at least 2030, we'll be good. But technology come fast, man. It come fast. Just like these data centers are coming fast, just like Oracle coming fast, it's gonna be there overnight. It's gonna be there overnight. Them programmers, them coders, they gonna be in there getting them high paid salaries. And don't let them get stock options. Oh man, they gonna speed up the amount of time they taking to get you out the truck. They get on Google and Google paying them, giving them stock discounts in the company. Well, when the share price go up, they go up. Like Nvidia, for example, y'all know majority of the people working at Nvidia are millionaires. I think they say like 80% of the staff is millionaires because they had stock options. They had stock options. As Nvidia grow, as everybody that's sitting over there working for Nvidia, as they hard work pan out and Nvidia grow, they all get rich. Though everybody working the company get rich, except the 20% that didn't believe in investing in the stock market. So they ain't no. Unfortunately, they ain't no million now. Just like everybody else, everybody else a million now, but the ones that didn't want to put a dollar in. I don't know why they're making the world so difficult. I don't know. I don't know, man. The people in the, people that turned 21 back in the 70s, back in the 80s, back in the 90s, they had it easy, man. They just went worked a regular job. They can use that job, get a house, cars, everything. Now, us young folks, it don't work that way, man. You go get a regular job, you can't do nothing with that. You go get a regular job, you can't get no apartment with that. You can't get no car with that. You can't do nothing with that but be broke with everybody else. So now you gotta get 2 jobs and 3 jobs. Now you working day and night on these low-end jobs. You ain't even got time to learn no new skills to even get you out of that situation. Versus back then, 1 job is all you needed. Hell, when I went to TSU the first time, I was doing part-time at night at FedEx, going to school during the day at TSU. Part-time job, just perfect. Nowadays, man, that part-time job be just enough to get some freaking lunch during school hours. Shit. Get some lunch out the cafeteria, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, but like I said, man, I don't know. I ain't got the answers, but I'm learning every day. I'm learning something new every day. I don't know, man. I'm learning Python right now. Learning how to code on that. Not saying I'm ever gonna use it. I don't know. I'm gonna learn something though. I'm gonna be out here learning something. They ain't gonna leave me behind. They ain't gonna leave me behind. I gotta keep making these 6 figures and and supporting the people. Yeah, I got to sort of now. I can't. I gotta support the people. The only person I know, I think my whole life, now 2 people, maybe 3. I think just 3. 3 people that I know that the one job, the one career that they decide to pick lasts them their entire life. Okay, my granddad, he's still alive. They're in great health. Grandma and granddad, they great. He went to the Army. I mean, not the Army, the Air Force. 20 years. Air Force sent him a check every month. He got the retirement plan, and it goes up with inflation. Air Force, they've been taking care of him through he got obviously he got what do you call it? Social Security, retirement, Air Force check. He don't have to work, and he don't work. He ain't worked in 20 years. Military just take care of him for life. Wife don't work nothing. Then you got my dad, electrician. He became an electrician back in the 1970s. Here we are, 2025. Guess what's going on with electrician? The electrician industry is booming now like never before time. So that one skilled trade took care of him the whole time. He never needed a dollar from nobody because his one job took care of everything. Raised the family, bought the house, everything. Just one electrician. That's it. Then you got my brother. He work at UPS. He started in 1999. We in 2025, he got the pension, he got all that. He about to retire. I think he 25 years in, 26 years in. I think he retired at 30. But can I say that UPS will take care of him for life if he was a stay there? UPS, right now they doing the layoffs because they trying to automate that thing, like how Amazon got that thing automated. So I can't say he'll make it to retirement. I'm pretty sure he'll be alright, but if he had another 10 years or something to go, I don't think he'll make it to the finish line. I don't think so. UPS they gonna try to automate that thing because they got a lot they can save. Other than that, everybody else just regular jobs. My best friend down here, he a nurse, graduated from TSU nursing school. He probably gonna be all right rest of his life, maybe depending on you know I don't know much about the healthcare industry, so I can't comment on that. He should be all right though. But a truck driver, oh my God, oh we in trouble. We ain't got 30 years to go in this industry. I mean, maybe y'all think you do. I don't. We don't know. We don't know. I'm about 100% sure. I ain't 99. I'm about 100% sure that from the year 2025 to the end 30 years from now, you can forget about it if you ask me. You can forget about it. Yeah, yeah. No, I don't see me being able to drive a truck 30 more years to take care of no family at all. At all. Some of y'all may say, well, Andrew, wait a minute. I got 30 years in this industry. If we was going back in time, of course I can see us, lasting 30 years. But 30 years going to the future, I don't see a truck driver got 30 years. Not with what all they got going on right now. Nah, I don't see it. I don't see it. Just how the foreigners woke up one day and didn't have a job because of that wreck. You see how one wreck, all of them lost their job? One wreck. That dude down there in Florida, one family. Everybody lost their job. Migo don't speak no English. Indian man, Ukrainian, Russian, everybody lost their job. One wreck. Just overnight. You think them people got bag up skills? This was their bag up. Coming to the USA, this was the bag up. A lot of them Ukrainian and Russian people came here to escape the war, right? The Ukraine Russian war that's been going on. I think that crap started in like 2021, something like that. All them people came here to escape the war, but when they came here, they can't work for you. They can't get a job with Mr. Charlie. No, they got to start their own business, and hey, they know they got all these people coming behind them trying to escape the war, so they knew they had people to hire. They hired all of them, and if you want to come get a job from them, that's cool, and they just took over. But now they got hey, that's what I'm saying. Hey, they just ended the war with Gaza and them. That Russian war, I'm thinking it's gonna be over with by the end of the year. But when that's over with, it's time. All right, y'all. We let y'all come. Y'all done avoided the war with Russia. Now the war's over. Now it's time to go back. Put the cinder blocks and the building and put a time rebuild. Y'all got plenty of money to rebuild. Y'all done came over here, soaked all the trucking money. Now it's time to go over there and rebuild. Just like how guys are rebuilding right now. It's time to rebuild. A new Middle East, as Trump would say. New Middle East. But they ain't in the Middle East. I don't know. Are they in the Middle East? Russia and all that? Hey, you got new Middle East. It's time to go back and build. And just like they building here, building us up out of this damn thing. Shit, we screwed like it before. I don't know what we're going to do. Let me get on up over here, man. I've been talking to myself for 30 minutes. Y'all comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. I ain't got the answers, but make sure y'all download ChatGPT or Grok, and I mean, try to use it every day. Start asking questions. It's gonna talk to you. Start asking questions. Hey, You know, whatever you gotta ask, trucking questions, you know, take pictures of some stuff, upload it, whatever you need to do, man. It's talking to these AI systems is like talking to somebody with a master's degree. Just start, ask it whatever you need to ask. It's free to download. You know, get on your app store, chat GPT. Okay? Okay. Or Grok. Grok is GROK. Use one of them. Me, I pay for ChatGPT at this point. Yeah, I pay. I give my $20. I'm shit, boy. I'm getting smart about a day. I asked ChatGPT, hey, wait a minute, they building Google and Elon Musk got this going. What skills I need to learn? It said, hey, you need to go learn some code or some Python or something. I said, well, man, ain't AI gonna write all them codes? No, it's not gonna write all them codes. It's not gonna write all them codes. That's why software demand is in. It's in high demand. It's in high demand. All right, y'all.